Hello, my name is Nelly and welcome back. It's another day, it's another wallet. Today I'll be showing you guys how to import the Kucoin wallet into Koinly, and I'll give you a little bit of an introduction about the company, and then I'll jump right into the actual steps and some other notes and information that you want to keep in mind. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so a little introduction about Kucoin from their actual website. Behind Kucoin are two tech geeks who were early blockchain adopters, having started coding at the age of 8 and founded his first startup at the age of 16. Michael heard about Bitcoin in 2012 from his boss Eric and immediately started to mine. So I don't know, kind of interesting story in my opinion compared to most of these like websites that have, let's say, cookie cutter analytical stories about the company. While he tried to sell some BTC on MT Gox, he discovered that what was the world's largest platform at the time was difficult for beginners to use. As the adoption of the blockchain continued, Michael and Eric realized that it was reshaping the financial system, building a new system that not only serves the few richest, but everyone in the world, even the uneducated, unemployed, and unbanked. By the end of 2013, they wrote down the first code in a cafe, beginning the journey of the People's Exchange to allow everyone to get involved in crypto. So I don't know, I've read a bunch of these stories from a bunch of companies, and this one actually kind of stood out to me, and I kind of enjoyed it and want to share with you. But anyways, let's jump into the actual wallet setup part of this video. Okay, so on Koinly, you're going to go into, log in, obviously, go into the wallet section, add wallet, and then you're going to find the Kucoin wallet. So just type that in, and it should be the first one that pops up. And we want to click the setup auto sync. I will also explain a little bit after about the import from file method. So for setup auto sync, it's going to ask us for the API secret, and the passphrase, and I'm going to show you exactly where those are in Kucoin. So jumping into Kucoin, if we log in and we go into the top right corner, we can click API management. Here is where we'll create a API, and for this name we will call it Koinly, let's say. And the API passphrase is actually something that you create yourself, so you can call that literally whatever you want. It has to be between 7 and 32 characters. So I believe I called it, I can call it, I don't know, Koinly 123. Perfect. It's nothing crazy. And then here, API restrictions, general, IP restriction, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to click no. I believe that's the more viable option for this kind of stuff, but I'm not 1000% sure. If you want to go only trusted IP can access this AP secret, it might cause some problems when you're inputting into Koinly, but just to be safe, I'm going to click no because I know exactly what I'm using this API key for, and it's for the Koinly tax exchange service. So sure, we'll save that. Here we type in our trading password. So this is a passcode that you created when you were making your Kucoin account. So I'm going to put in mine if I can remember it. And then the last thing is what we're going to need is the confirmation code. So let's see if it can send me that code, and I can type that in. Perfect. So we have the code right here. Okay, confirm. Okay, maybe my password was incorrect. Let's try it one more time. Perfect, so we got it now. So the API key is right here. So we're gonna go back into Koinly, type it in here. The API secret is right here. And if you remember the passcode, if I remember, Koinly 123, and we're gonna click secure import. And it's gonna take a few seconds. We're gonna go back, and there you have it. That is the import through the auto sync method. Okay, so that was the auto sync method. A few different notes here. So the first one is in 2019, this wallet had a massive update. So when you're doing this procedure and doing the setup, the auto setup, you actually might have some issues potentially if you've had transactions prior to that date. So it's advisable to do it with the import file method if you are having those problems. So I will show you how to do that. I've already deleted the wallet, so I will find it again and go from there. So add wallet, Kucoin, we're gonna click this, and we're gonna click import from file. So from here, we're gonna go back into Kucoin and find the CSV file export area and export the CSV file that we need. So a small note here is from our team, from my side. This is information I was given. The CSV files can only be exported in chunks of 3 months, and there is a separate export for trades, margin trades, deposits, and withdrawals. A lot of users don't like exporting this, so we often advise them to contact the Kucoin team and request a full transaction history. So they're pretty good apparently at replying and giving you a single file. So that's something definitely to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is they have separate files for trades and orders, and we only support the trades file, so that's very important. And also the API doesn't include future trading, so very important notes here just to keep in mind. Okay, going back into Kucoin, we're gonna go into orders, let's say spot orders. That can take us to the trade history, and then we're gonna click export CSV file. So remember how I said it only has 3 months. Maybe they've updated and now maybe it has longer than that. Well, maybe it does. Look at that. So if it does, no, actually you can only export data for up to 100 days. So okay, so that's something to keep in mind. The CSV export limit for each service is 5 times within 24 hours. So once you have these, this time frame figured out, if you are okay with only a 3-month time frame, that's okay. You can do it this method, or you can try contacting the team to get a longer list of your transactions. But same as any other wallet, you're going to export it, and you're gonna get a CSV file, which you're then going to drag and drop into Koinly, and then you're going to click import. So just as an example, I'm going to take a CSV file that I already have. I'm going to click import, and that is pretty much it for the import section of this video. And there you have it. So I would probably recommend going down the CSV file route if you have more than a few months of history with this wallet, and contacting their team to get a much better potential document, which you can easily import into Koinly. That's going to have everything, including your futures and all that kind of stuff. But that is the end of this video. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below, or I would strongly recommend visiting our forums where you can ask our experts and members in the community about the questions you might have. So I'll leave a link in the description. If you found this video helpful, consider dropping a like, subscribing for more crypto content, and I'll see you next time. Peace.